as mentioned earlier, first we're going to look at Python and how serialization might affect security. So, one of the Python mottos is batteries included. So, the Python standard library and the language itself has a lot of features to offer. And one is this magic method reduce. There's a prefixed and suffixed with two dashes. And this is the function that will be called once the object is deserialized. So it returns a tuple. In this case, the eval function that you probably know from PHP by now just executes the code. And then as a second parameter, another tuple with arguments to this function. So what we tell the Python interpreter here is that once this is deserialized, call this function with this parameter. So in Python, deserialization of untrusted input is a trivial remote code execution. This is another example of something most security folks preach for years. Please read the frickin' manual. Python in the standard library says, okay, the pickle module is not secure only on pickle data you trust. It is easy to execute arbitrary code during unpickling. So please always keep in mind when you're dealing with user input, read the documentation. It's very important. Because sometimes there can be side effects that you just not anticipate. Here's an XKCD comic about that. You can read it. Somebody calls 911 and says his toaster grew an arm and stabbed him in the face. And then 911 asks him, hey, but did you read the man page first? And the guy says, oh, well, no, I just wanted... And 911 clicks, hangs up. And that's typical. As an application developer, you might say, okay, all I wanted to do is save object state. And all of a sudden I got remote code execution. Well, that's how it happens often.